The Wild Trout Trust is a conservation charity. We work practically in rivers across Britain and Ireland to make habitat better for not only for trout but also for plants, invertebrates, birds, mammals and other fish species.
We employ some very experienced river scientists, and deep down what the Wild Trout Trust does is advise. It's expertise that's in the heads of those people. They will advise fishermen, angling clubs, individuals what to do on their river so that their river will improve.
At the Wild Trout Trust, we try to demonstrate to people how they can manage their rivers, how they can practically intervene to make things better for the wildlife in those rivers, including their trout. But the river itself will benefit from benign neglect, being allowed to use its own processes to form features, to create variety, which is exactly what the trout needs through the various stages of its life cycle. The Wild Trout Trust is a membership organisation. We have thousands of supporters. We're always keen for more. And that's a band of people who mostly fish, but who share a passion for rivers. So when they come and join us, they make friends, they have opportunities to fish together, and they have opportunities to come and volunteer and work in the river with us, all trying to make our rivers better.
I'm not a scientist, I'm not a conservationist. I've come to the Wild Trout Trust as an angler, as I think most people have. And what I've learned, the benefit I've had, really, is learning more what goes on in a river, how the whole ecosystem works. And that has really enriched my time on the river. So when I'm walking up a river now, I'm seeing more, I'm understanding more, and it's enriching.
It became obvious to me working in television that I should do something to further my passion. Anything I can do to maintain this environment, the animals that live in it, the plants around the environment as well, anything I can do to ensure that it remains as pristine as it is and in fact improves in condition is a positive. It's something we can all do and we can all enjoy.
I think the point about brown trout is well, for a start, from our point of view, from the Trust point of view, is you can find them in every single sort of water there is. So you can find them a couple of hundred yards from the source of a river, you can find them down in the sea. Because they can live everywhere, if they're not in a particular habitat, you've got to ask why. Something is wrong.
UK's rivers are facing a huge number of threats at the moment. We've got climate change creeping up on us, and in the same kind of window, an extraordinary increase in population is predicted in the country. And of course those people need water, and that water is going to come from our rivers. We're going to put waste back into those rivers. There are immense pressures on rivers from agriculture, and even the way that we manage rivers can produce benefit but also great harm if done without care. As well as joining the Trust as a member and a supporter, there are fantastic opportunities to come and volunteer with us, and we have literally thousands of people every year who come and work in the river with us, putting in woody debris to improve the habitat, knocking down weirs, all the sort of stuff that makes life much better for wildlife in and by the river.
I'm lucky enough to have started fly fishing in the early days of the so-called passport schemes that many rivers now operate. And the Wild Trout Trust has worked very hard with the passport schemes operators to connect to farmers and other landowners so that everybody works together for a common goal, which is to improve the quality of the river. So I've visited rivers in the late 90s that were on their knees, virtually dead. No plant life, next to no insect life and no fish. And then I've gone back to those rivers 15, 20 years on and caught well-grown on trout. And you think, this is really special, that the efforts of a few can change things in the most positive way.